Hello, fellow miners, and welcome to another episode from Spice Mines Gaming. Today's episode, we are going to locate an End Stronghold. But before I do that, I've got a couple of updates to do to this building over here that I'm going to do on camera. If you recall, I added glowstone to the ceiling, but I've said that I want that to be in sea lanterns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these. If you remember in the last episode in that map exploration, I gathered a couple more pieces of sea lantern, or sea lantern blocks, and one of them I had a little bit of difficulty with some drowned in that, I guess you call it ruins, but I got it, and so now I have three blocks of sea lanterns. What do you call them? Sea lanterns. Let's just call them sea lanterns. Keep it simple. I got 3 sea lanterns. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this glowstone, and then I'm going to replace it with the sea lanterns here. And I think these lights look a little better than the glowstone in my opinion. I like the blue hue and the white. And so that'll be the official lighting for the ceiling here in this project. Alright, so now the next thing I want to do here is I want to build something right here in the middle of this floor that's going to be totally appropriate for this building. And I don't know if you remember, whenever I built this building, I said something about using a telescope to, look to the stars and whatnot, and then being inspired by that to make a mosaic or pixel art of a planet that possibly could be viewed through a telescope from this building. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I figured out a way, probably a crude way, but sometimes that's how it works out. That's how you get started with being creative. You build something and then you go from there. So I'm going to build a telescope right here. Won't that be fun? Alright, so I'm going to locate the center of the room because that's where it's going to be. And no, dirt is not part of it, but I just need the dirt temporarily here. So I'm going to add a couple of quartz blocks. Now the quartz blocks, I got those from the nether quartz. You craft it on the crafting bench with 4 pieces of nether quartz makes a quartz block. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to add a hopper right there. And you can see it starting to take shape. This is actually quite a very simple design. And I need to go up. I might have to go through the ceiling on this, but I want to try to do it without. Let's try this. No, I can't go. So I'm going to have to go through the ceiling. That's okay. Well, no, maybe I can do it here. Let me try this. This observer's got to be placed in just the right way, and that's not it. Okay. I'm going to go through the ceiling here. That's probably the best way to do this. So let me go up here on the ceiling, or on the roof. Oh, I forgot I added the border, so I got to go one higher. There we go. And then let's use my silk touch pickaxe. And, well, I'll get that in here a little bit. Now, observer goes here. Just like that. And I'm going to have to get back up here on the ceiling here in a little bit anyway. Or, I keep calling it the ceiling. It's the roof. And it's getting dark, so I'm going to have to try to hurry here. I'm going to grab this. I'll put this up later, but for now, let's finish up with this build. And then let's come out here and here. Come out there and there. And then use your imagination on this. And there's your viewport. Doesn't that look like a telescope, kind of? I mean, use your imagination. That's kind of neat. I was doing all kinds of different things in creative mode. I don't know if anyone's ever done a telescope in Minecraft before, and if you have or have seen it, please definitely put a link in the comments. I would definitely like to see that. But this is kind of my interpretation or my way of building a telescope in Minecraft. But seeing as it's dark, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep, and then we'll meet back up at the house for the beginning of the wonderful objective for this episode. Okay, so as I mentioned before, we're going to locate the stronghold today. And to do that, you need to craft Eyes of Ender. I'm going to grab all my blaze powder, because that's one of the ingredients, and then I'm going to go up here and grab my ender pearls. That's the second part of the ingredient you need. I've only got 32 ender pearls, but I think that will work. If all else fails, if I use all of these, I can come back here and find more endermen, and I need at least 12, or not at least, at most 12 to activate the end portal. Sometimes it'll be like, okay, sorry for stammering. Sometimes it'll be less. But I've a couple of times I've been to an end portal and I've had to use all 12, or I had to use 12 Eyes of Ender to activate the portal. So let's go ahead and craft these. I'm just going to go ahead and do all of them. There. There's 32 of them. And then I'll go ahead and put that blaze powder back, so I don't need that anymore. Okay, and there are actually two different methods of locating. Oh, there's probably more, but there are two that I know of locating the End Stronghold. There is a traditional way, which is what I'm going to do today, and then there's an alternate method that's kind of you could consider it to be a little cheaty in a sense, where you kind of cheat your way to doing it. And so I'm not going to do that method, but I'll tell you how to do it. Let me grab the. I'm used to the maps being here. I'm going to grab the map of this settlement, so it kind of gives me some bearing as to where I need to go on my way back. And then let's see here. Let me grab that map. Because regardless of how far I go, if I go way off this map, it'll at least give me the direction I need to go to get back. And then I can come over here and take the coordinates of the house over here on the walkway here, and that'll give me another reference. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me grab a pen here, old-fashioned pen. Hit the F3 key. Let me take note of these coordinates. Coordinates noted. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to start right here. And how you do this... Whoops, wrong button. There we go. How you do this... I just took a screenshot. Oh well. You basically throw these things up in the air, and they'll go in the direction of the stronghold. So let's do this. There we go. They're going that way. And usually you can reuse these, but sometimes they break. Like both of those broke. That's unfortunate. So I need to head in this direction, which is... If you look on the left side, this is facing east. And let me turn this way, south. So it looks like it's kind of in a easterly, southeasterly direction. So that's the direction I'm going to go. Now let me make sure I have, before I go, I've got my ender chest. I'm going to verify that I have a bed. And I do. I've got the bed, crafting bench. I should have everything I need, and a boat, because there's a chance I may have to go through water here. In fact, the ocean is that way. There is an ocean over there. So I'm going to go that way, and then on my way there, I'll explain how you get there. The alternate method, or the cheaty method, is what some people say. I mean, you could consider it either a cheat or a feature. And I'm doing this the hard way. Let me back up here. My thought was explanation, but not efficiency here. So let me get back up this hill, and then we'll get back to discussing this other method. Okay, but anyhow, what you do is you create a copy of your world, and then you open it in creative mode. Now in creative mode, when you put something in your hotbar, that's the items that you see at the bottom of the screen, you have basically an infinite amount of uses of that item. So you put the Eyes of Ender in your hotbar, and then you just start throwing them up in the air, and they'll point you in the right direction. And you have as many of them as you could possibly want to use. And you just do that until you get to the point where you locate the End Stronghold, and you dig down, and there it'll be. But we're not going to do that method this time. Let me find out, what direction am I headed? I am headed east. And that way south, so I'm still going in the right direction. Okay, let me get to the end. As a matter of fact, I think down there would be another good place to throw that. I'm sure it's going to be way further than here. But on the PS3 edition, of course the maps are a lot smaller there. I once had the fortunate opportunity to have an End Stronghold literally underneath my settlement. So I threw like 2 or 3 of these Eyes of Ender in the air, and they just landed right underneath my settlement, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go here. I think it's going to go that way, so let's try it again. If it doesn't go this way, then we're going to go a different direction. See, it keeps going that way. And we get to keep that one. Cool. Okay, so I still need to go that way. So what I'm going to do, let me bring out this map. I'm going to go to that little desert place across this, across the ocean here. That's kind of in the lower right area. And I'll throw one from there. And so let me go ahead and dig out my boat, because I'm going to need it. And if this becomes too long, I'll just do cutaways, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to travel a long way. But if it becomes too long, then I'll do cutaways whenever I come to notable places in the quest here. But for now, we're just going to row this way. Let me bring up my map, and I'm heading in the correct direction. And then we'll just kind of enjoy a little bit of scenery here. I really do like the ocean updates in the 1.13 or Update Aquatic. They are amazing now. They used to be pretty boring, but now they're amazing. And the coral reefs are just literally very impressive. And so I would kind of like to, you know, there's a thought there that I might do a coral reef settlement. That would be really neat. And turtles can get you turtle shells, and I think you can make, or scoots is what they're called, and you can craft turtle shell helmets out of scoots. And they give you water breathing capabilities, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's kind of get to an easterly side of this landmass here, and we'll throw up another ender pearl and see which way it goes. Now it looks like this over here is going to be the spot. And it's also neat that the water has different colors based on the type of ocean or water biome that you're in. That was a really neat effect. Alright, let's hop out of the boat. You know what I'm going to need really soon is a bed. So let me dig that out and put that in my hotbar here, because I'm definitely going to need that. Alright, take that up, and I have a few moments. Hit F3 here, see what direction we're facing. East, that's southish, so right here I have a feeling that we're going to be heading this way. So let me try this again. That rain? Yep. Okay. Okay, so we're going back this way. And that one broke, unfortunately. I'm breaking a lot here. I'm not liking that. I would like to spare them. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep before we get hounded by monsters. Okay, so we need to keep going that way. I didn't forget anything, did I? No. Okay. Let's keep going that way. And I think at this point we may... Yeah, we're off the map, so we're on our own here. So let me get the bed out of the way. Let's just keep going this way. It would have been nice to have nothing but land between here and there, that way I could take the horse, but unfortunately it can be difficult to take a horse across an ocean, so I'm just wanted to forego that burden and just do it on foot here. So it looks like we're getting ready to cross another ocean in this direction. Yes. Alright, what I'm going to do... Let me see if I'm heading in the correct direction here. Okay, yes. I just need to keep going that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plop this boat down, and I'm going to cut away whenever I get to the next landmass where I'm going to throw the next ender pearl. I'll come back to the video. Okay, so I've crossed that ocean area and I've landed on this little island here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw another ender pearl and see what happens. Or sorry, Eye of Ender, and see what happens. Okay, still need to go that way. Ah, and it broke again. I'm not liking that. Okay, and this way is... Okay, so we're now going more southerly here than easterly. Okay, so head that way. Let me go grab my boat. I left it over here. Alright, now I'm going to set sail again. And I'll be back when I'm throwing the next one. Alright, I think I'm ready to throw the next one. That was quite a bit of rowing there. So let's see where we're at now. Oh, it's going that way. We passed it. No, I need that. Okay, come on. That's good. So we need to go back to the north. So we're closing in here. We need to go back that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that little island you see kind of in the foggy distance there. And I want to throw one from there to see if it may come back this way. And if it does, it's somewhere under this water. Now, somewhere over here, I ran over a ravine. And there's a possibility that it could be down in the underwater ravine. So let me throw the boat back in the water here and head back this way to this little island over here. And we'll see which direction this goes. Dolphins are another really cool addition to this game. They can be quite playful and curious little creatures. I really like the dolphins. They're kind of fun. They're fun to watch. They'll jump out of the water and they play with blocks and everything. It's really neat. Okay. I lost my boat. Let me grab my boat. There. Okay. Alright, now, let me find a clear spot here so that I can see where everything's going. Or where this Eye of Ender is going. I think probably up here on top of this tree would be good. If it goes that way, it should land over here. If it goes this way, it'll probably land somewhere over here. And let's throw it... Which way should I go? This way? Maybe it's that way, or this way, maybe it's that way. This way. Okay, it's still going that way. And it broke. These things are fragile. Okay. So we still need to go this way. There wasn't a whole lot of land between here and there. I might... Get in the boat, thank you. So I might have to actually throw these out in the water, which is no big deal because they'll sink for a little bit and they should come back up, in theory. Now, where could this thing possibly be? It has to be underwater. Sometimes underwater strongholds are easier to spot and easier to get in and out of than if you have to dig down to get to them, in my opinion. I mean, some people probably disagree with that, but in my opinion, it would be easier if it was just wide open right there. You could see it underwater. Here's another landmass I might go to and throw the next Eye of Ender here. That would be a good place to throw it. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's come over here and throw another one. I have plenty at this point. If we're this close to it, then I should have no problem with having 12 in the end. Okay, get out of the boat. Come on. There we go. And grab the sword. Swipe the boat. Got it. Yeah, and this is good and flat. Okay. Have I been here? Oh, there's a shipwreck over there. Okay, well, we'll just throw it. And let's try standing in the middle. That way. Okay, still need to go this way. Okay, don't break, please. Thank you. So I still need to go this way. Yeah, and there's that ravine I saw, so I wonder if it's under there. Well, that's only one way to find out. And I don't see any islands in the distance as far as I could see, so let's just keep going this way. But when we know we're in the right spot... Yeah, see, this is what I ran over earlier. So when we know we're in the right spot, I'll come over here and it'll go back in the other direction. And then whenever I cross that direction, it'll go back this way. So it'll just keep going back and forth, and then you know you're right on top of it. So let me go ahead. Let's go to this island over here. I have a feeling it's going to go back behind me. But let's see. I could be surprised. Alright, top out of the boat. Chickens! Alright. And let's see, there's nothing crazy here, so let's grab another one. I'm going to throw it this way. Just, yeah, see, it's back that way. I bet it's in that little ravine down there. If that's the case, then I am definitely going to need to make some more water breathing potions. And maybe it's an opportunity to make a water elevator. That would be an easy way down. Actually, that would be a water drop, maybe? I don't know. To take you down. A D-elevator. A not elevator. I don't know what you would call that. You know, I once looked that up and I couldn't remember what it said. It was like, I guess you could call it technically the opposite of an elevator. Okay. I don't want it to fall in those bubbles, but again, I've got plenty, so let me back up a little bit. Okay, let me face that way. It's this way. Alright, we're getting close. Let's try this again. It's going this way. Okay. I don't see any significant features down here that would tell me that there's an opening for it. Okay. That might be a ravine over there. Let's see. That's going this way. Got it. Okay, so it's going back this way. Alright. It's going this way. Okay, we have to be getting close. We have to be. It's very possible we're on top of it. Let me throw it toward the setting sun. How about that? Nope. Where'd it go? Over that way. This place is looking suspicious over here. Let's throw it. See, it went this way. Hey, I got it back. Cool. Throw it that way. Nope. Still going this way. Oop, overshot it. Didn't seem like it. Oh, there it is. Cool. Okay, let's try another one this way. Nope. I completely did not see that. You know, I might just have to sit here and wait till daylight so I can see these a lot easier. Or if I can see it floating in the water. It went this way. I think I'm going in circles with this. So it took me this way. Let me try throwing one facing this way. And if it keeps going behind me, no matter what direction I'm facing, I'm on top of it. Let's do one more. Yeah, see? I may be right on top of it. You know, I'm going to wait until daylight. So I'm going to cut away from the video, and when the daylight comes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to this dirt spot or whatever, and I'm just going to keep throwing them, because I think this is going to be a good marker here. I did bring some dirt, which is good. So I'm going to start right here. And there's a drowned. Where this little patch is here, I'm going to make a platform that I can jump on. Let me get out of the boat here. Take care of this guy. Yeah, because I may just start digging down right here. This might be where it is. And if that's the case, then now there is something over there, but I think that might be too far away. Alright, you're moving slow. I have plenty of time to dig out some dirt and make a platform based on the speed of your movement. Alright, you'll take another 3 hours to get over here. Because this thing is really underneath. Hey! If this thing is really underneath here, then I could kind of build a mine right here and just go straight down. And then branch out at a certain point and then try to find it from there. Okay, so let me start right here. Build up a little bit. Let me put a couple torches up here. This will kind of give me a visual reference as to where I am. Okay. Now, I'm going to wait out the night here. Actually, you know what? I can definitely wait out the night in a bed. That would be much faster. So let me go to sleep and I'll come right back at the daylight. Alright, it's daytime. Okay, my boat is secured. Well, it's there. It's not going anywhere. Now what I might do, just take a quick peek here. Do I see anything suspicious? I gotta be quick about this. Let's go up. Okay, come on, Dolphins, help me out. Whoa, okay. Yeah. Okay, that was crazy. Okay, now I didn't spot anything. Of course, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Let's try over here. Okay, I don't see anything. Let me get up here before I drown. I don't want to become the likes of those guys. Okay, I'm not really seeing anything here. Let me find out which direction am I facing here. So this is south and east. This is the direction it was originally taking me. Is that way. So let me throw one up and see if it takes me back that way. Yes, it's going back in this direction. Okay. So it's going back that way. Let me... I did not want to throw that. I wanted to get on my boat. Okay, this won't take long to surface. There we go. Let me... There. Grab a torch. Okay. Let me head in that kind of easterly, southerly direction here. Right that way. Let me go this way. I'm trying to look down there under the ocean to see if there's anything that just makes me think there's something there. It may just be too deep right now. And I'm back to this island. So again, there are these bubbles right here. I have to be on top of it. That's kind of far away from that. Okay. Well, let me eat really quick. I've got to find this. Let me hop out of the boat here. Hop out of the boat. There we go. Alright, come on. Get in there. Thank you. Alright. Quickly. I don't see anything. Let me get out of this. Okay. Indeed. It may be underground. I may just have to dig down. Oh, get out of this. Oh. Oh. Hey, those are giving me air to breathe. Cool. That's cool. That's helpful. Okay. So that gives me an opportunity to try some more. I'm stuck. There we go. There's a cave. Anything in there? No. Well, I guess for the sake of time, I'm going to cut away here. I just drowned. I'm going to cut away here, and I am going to find this stronghold. It's here. It's underneath me somewhere. And so when I find it, I'll come back and then show you. Just to give you an update on the progress, I'm at the bottom of this ravine that goes up that way. That's back to where the boat is. I came down here and this light attracted me, or attracted my attention, and let me get out here. There is this lava place over here, but over here there's this cave system, and it's very short. So I went through there and I threw one of these Eyes of Ender over there, and it went this way. And so I came over here and I threw another one, and it went up that way, just above that iron block. So it looks like from here I'm gonna need to start mining upward here to see if I can find it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I want to start mining up. I'm at Y12, which is pretty darn low, and I don't think that the stronghold's gonna be that low. It could be, but I don't think so. So I'm gonna go back up that way. It can't be too far up because there's that ocean up here, and so this is gonna surface somewhere. So I'm gonna probably cover up some of this lava. It'd be nice to have brought a water bucket, but anyhow, I'm gonna cover some of this lava with stone and then go up and see what I can find. Okay, another update. I down in that where that lava area was, I dug up to Y22 and made a large square room, went into one corner of it through the Ender Pearl, or I keep saying Ender Pearl, but I mean Eye of Ender, and it pointed me back into this direction. I surfaced, or I poked through, and I'm back here at this little island that I made, and so I stand here and it's pointing me back to where that ravine is. So I'm still working on it, so gotta be patient. These things can be tough to find sometimes. So I'm going back at it. Okay, I found it. And I'm right here off the island. That's cool. I found it. It is directly below me, right here. I stood there and I threw an Eye of Ender, and it went this way. And then I went a little bit further and it came back this way. I went a little bit further and I couldn't find it, and finally it surfaced right here, which I was, right here over this kelp here. And so I decided to go straight down right here. Let me go straight down. You can see this little patch right here, down in this hole. See that brick? That right there is brick from a stronghold, right down in there. So I better get up. So this is what I'm going to have to do. That's going to be hard to mine. Let me go over here. I'm going to make a stone pole here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back down there, and I'm going to build this stone pole so I can find this thing again. Let's see, where was it? Right there. Okay, I might take some drowning damage, but that's okay, just for the sake of getting this done. Okay, give it up. Alright. Let me come back down here and do a little bit more of this. Alright, come on. There. Okay. So I have this marked. I now know where I need to go. Now, let me look inside my ender chest here. Oh yeah, and I found a bunch of, while I was digging up, I found a bunch of iron, gold, and lapis lazuli, so that was, I guess, a little bonus on the way. Do I have a water-breathing potion? No. I left that at the house. I didn't think I was going to need it, but I did need it. Okay. It would be smart if I went and got that. Yeah, it would be smart if I went and got that. Okay. Let me take these coordinates. Let me go back to my house, get the water breathing potion, and I'm going to puncture through there so I can find out exactly what's below those blocks there. It could be nothing but, you know, just a little chamber down there, and that's fine. That would be just a great place to kind of set up a little bit of a supply spot or whatever. And I've got plenty of Eyes of Ender left over to make a to activate the portal, which is great. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put those back in here. Now I won't lose those. Take that up. I don't need diorite, and I threw it right at my boat, so I'm going to pick it up anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the house, get that water breathing potion, and I'm going to come back here, and then I will we'll go see what's inside that, and then that'll probably be a good spot to end the episode. So let me take care of this really quick, and then I will be right back. Alright, I'm back from my trip, and I went ahead and grabbed the water breathing potion. I have my shovel in hand, and I went ahead and grabbed some sea pickles, and I'm going to light up the area around the hole that I'm going to make to break into the stronghold, and that'll make it a little bit easier to see when I come back, because I'm going to have to come back here anytime I need to go to the end, so I'm going to have to come back here. I went ahead and got my Aqua Affinity helmet, so that's good to go. So I'm going to drink this potion, head down there, and I'm going to start making my way in. So let's go. I have plenty of water breathing, so there shouldn't be too much need for rushing here, but let's just break through here a little bit. Get rid of all of this gravel in the area. It's just going to be a problem eventually. Okay, now I'll grab my pickaxe. Let's just kind of carve out an area here. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing more of this brick. This is the stuff we need. Okay, so let me come back up here with these sea pickles. Light this place up. Alright. Alright, is that good? A little bit more over here I think will do just fine. Yeah, I think that's good. And you know, why not? If I see iron, I get iron. Okay, let's just go down. Yep, let's go down here. Grab this iron really quick. Again, why not? It's free iron. Okay, now, let's poke in here. Okay, there's an entrance. Okay, so this should create a nice little water column right here. Okay. So this room needs to be lit up and accessible. Okay, so that goes into a cave, so it's likely not... It's not likely... Oh, an abandoned mine shaft. Now that's... Don't want to go there again. Maybe later. My focus here, and I'm going to stay focused, is to explore this place. Okay, now... It'd be really convenient if this place just opened right up into the, what you call it, the end portal. That would be, for once my luck would, oh, I didn't want to do that. Hang on, I'm going to make a little catch here for this water so it doesn't become a problem later. There, I'll just let it go into that. And then I will break that. Let's see. And not break, place a block there to kind of block this off. Okay. Now what's back there? So it looks like there's more this way. But, whoops, didn't mean to do that. My main focus is going to be down here. So I'm just going to take a quick look here. There's a zombie. Okay, there's a skeleton. A couple of them. So I have a feeling it's not going to be this way, but you never know. Okay, I don't see anything to give me... Whoa! Okay, let me just kind of take a quick gander here. What's down here? I see lights. Ooh, okay. Sometimes that portal is off of a room like this. But not this time. Sometimes there's treasure up here. It's funny how I said I wasn't going to explore this, but yet it's like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Here's some apples. Why not? I'm here. Okay, I need to get back to... Come on. Okay, I'm going to take that. Let me get back to where I came in. Okay, so I have found the stronghold. This is a stronghold. Sometimes these can take a long time to explore. They can be real twisty, turny, and sometimes that room that has the portal is hidden, and they can be very difficult to find. So what I'm going to do... Yeah, it's a dead end there. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and come up here. Nobody's around. So I'm going to wrap up the episode right here in the middle of the stronghold. I'm going to, after this episode, I'm going to go back to the house because I do need to go back there. And but we're going to come back here in a soon future episode. If not next episode, I may decide to just stick here and then explore this place for the next episode. But so I'm going to think about that for now and then decide what to do from there. Yeah, if I don't go back to the house, I'm going to stay here. Otherwise, I'm going to go back to the house and we're going to take care of something else up there and then come back here. But it's time to wrap up this episode. It's probably a long episode by now. And so I apologize for the long episode if it is. I'll try to cut out anything unnecessary and shorten it as much as I can. But if you enjoyed watching this episode, please tap or click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.